Good, Jared? All right, real quick, Tevin Coleman, hamstring. He won't participate today. These are guys who won't participate. Bryce Huff is dealing with a back. Wesco's dealing with a knee. Quincy's dealing with a concussion. Zach, obviously, with the knee. And then Joe Flacco, he'll be here Friday for practice. But he is participating in all meetings virtually.
Why is he taking some?
Personal reasons.
When he's ready to go, whether it's that next week, will he be the starter for the game against the Colts?
We'll see how it goes, see how everything goes with regards to absorbing the offense and all that stuff.
Robert, you just give us kind of the thought process behind making that trade for Joe?
Obviously Joey's been around the league, been a prolific quarterback. It was an opportunity that was hit on Joe's desk in the morning. Joe Douglas on this week, and it was something that we thought would be beneficial to the entire team, especially with Zach being out for 2 to 4 weeks. Felt like we need another quarterback in there to make sure we always have 3 on the roster.
With Joe, does he have any experience playing in a civil? I mean, how quick do you think he can pick up the offense? Does he have any experience in it?
Yeah, so he was with Kubiak, probably the best year of his career. It was in Kubiak's offense, and then when he was at Denver with Scangrello, who came from Kyle, some similar verbiage and all that stuff. So the recall should happen quick. It's at a certain point, all these offenses run the same concept. So
Why not bring him in earlier, earlier in that, whether it's an off season or in a training camp, knowing that just in case Zach were to go down, you would at least have that safety net to where he could just step in. Versus now, you're kind of in a situation where Mike White has to go out there, and then we're kind of trying to get Joe up to speed.
Oh, 2 things. First, we have a lot of faith in Mike. Again, Mike has done a hell of a job. He's earned this right to go out there and play on Sunday and show what he's capable of. I can't speak for Joe Flacco on that. He's obviously as a free agent, he has opportunities, and for the decisions he makes is personal, obviously. But we're happy he's here now, and we're excited to get to work with him.
So you said we'll see how it goes on whether Flacco. So is Mike on a game-to-game basis?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just, I'm a day-to-day guy, guys. So right now, Mike is obviously he's starting. We've got a lot of faith in him. We think he's gonna do a hell of a job, and then from there we'll go on.
You do have a veteran quarterback with Josh Johnson on Russ. Was there consideration to sort of riding with him as the veteran behind Mike White?
There was obviously, and like I said, the opportunity came on Joe's desk, and we took advantage of it. But Josh will be up this week, and he'll be ready to go if he has to step in. So feel like we're in a good situation. With getting Flacco, we got good stability in the quarterback room. Now we just got to go play.
Is there any chance that Zach goes on IR, or is that been determined yet?
It hasn't been determined yet.
So if Josh is up, Robert, then so Joe would be inactive against the Bengals.
More than likely.
So I'm just a little confused by it. So you traded a draft pick. So really, Flacco it's only a 1-game thing for him, because if Zach comes back against Buffalo, then really you give up a draft pick maybe for 1 game?
No, I wouldn't say that. It's
because he's not active this week. So if he's your backup the following
not quite. Or we'll see how it goes. I mean, he's going to practice on Friday, so he'll be here. So we'll see how that goes as we go. But
I thought you said that Josh would be the number.
No, he's obviously going to be practicing. Like I said, when he gets here Friday, we'll go day to day. But as far as the answer to your question, we're going off of we're assuming the worst. All right, and we're still trying to make sure that quarterback room is exactly where we need it to be. Obviously, Zach got hurt. An opportunity came, and it's a good one. So we took advantage of it.
I remember you had said on the conference call that once Zach got in here, I think you guys would assess if it was going to be closer to the 2 weeks or 4 weeks. Has that happened? Like, have you been able to tell if this is going to be?
Yeah, we want to see how it goes through the course of the week and how strong his leg comes back with regards to range of motion. So if it gets stronger, obviously, as the week goes on, then the shorter it's going to be.
Robert, as a coordinator, you obviously coached at the highest level in this league in the Super Bowl. I'm wondering, the transition to head coach, is there something about it that has been more challenging than you expected it to be, and if so, what?
I don't know if it's challenging. It's just different, right? You're dealing more administrative stuff. You've got more departments that you've got to deal with. You've got obviously there's offense, defense, special teams. You're dealing with every single player. You're more involved with the weight room. You're the marketing crew, Eric. So it's just there's just more to do. But I wouldn't say it's any more challenging.
What about on game day, the speed of the game as a head coach when you're responsible for everything? Is that dramatically different than as a coordinator?
Speed's different. Not different. It's I mean the speed is the speed. You're used to it by now. But it's just trying to be there to help the coaches, help the players, try to put their best foot forward and do the best they can to find a win. But there's a lot of different discussions I'm having more with analytics, with go for it situations and all that. But other than that, it's not any more challenging than it would be if you were a play caller.
You mentioned the personal reasons for why Joe isn't showing up till Friday. Did you guys know that when you made the trade that he wasn't going to report till Friday? I mean,
Yeah.
I figured if you made the trade, you'd want him in here right away.
Yeah.
So you guys knew.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, the 0 interceptions for your defense, how do you kind of make sense of that, and have you ever been through anything like this before this long?
Yeah, I don't know about this long, but we've sometimes you just get in a drought. There's an old saying that they come in bunches. Turnovers come in bunches, and you look at the New England game again. Quincy had his hand on the ball, and we just didn't get it. We're on an unlucky streak right now, and eventually we did the study over the course of the bye week. Like, all right, how can we find the ball? And we're looking at 3 different opportunities a game where we have a chance to get a ball, and we're just not getting it. And so we're going to get them. We just got to catch the ones that are thrown to us.
How much is it hurting you right now? You're -8, I think, in turnover margin. I mean, just that's a basic tenet of football.
Oh, yeah.
Is that killing you guys right
It's every team in football. If you're not winning the turnover battle, you're probably not winning football games. And you do your best to take care of it. You do your best to take it away. And the teams that do the best at both of those are the teams that usually win. So hopefully we get this thing flipped quickly so we can start getting some dubs.
Is CJ going to practice today?
Yeah.
Defensively,
Fully?
Yeah.
defensively, you guys were playing pretty well past couple of games. It's been on the opposite end. What do you guys have to do to get back to the way you were playing earlier in the season, especially with the Bengals coming up who have a high-power offense?
No, it starts up front. It'll always start up front. We got to dominate the line of scrimmage, and then from there we just got to keep our feet in the ground, stay and play fast. It really is that simple. It's win one-on-one battles, pressure the quarterback, win in the run game. The Atlanta game, they did a really nice job getting rid of the ball quickly. Felt like we adjusted in the second half, just didn't finish. Last game was just everything fell off, which I've been a part of those where it just happens. And it's a prideful group. D-line will get going this week. Linebackers get back CJ. So hopefully we get some stability in there and we get a chance to go play.
Robert, what have your conversations been like with Mike White, and what are the expectations now that he's in this different role for him?
Same expectations every starting quarterback would have. Take care of the football, move the football, move the chain, score when you got a chance to score, and but just really command the offense the way he has since OTAs and training camp. Thought he did a really nice job when he stepped in there on Sunday. Finish off the scoring drive, had another drive into field goal range that we failed on 4th down. Had a scoring drive to start the second half. Had another drive that entered field goal range. We just didn't finish. So he can move the ball. He can do well, and don't make it bigger than it needs to be. Just go execute.
Robert, just watching the first series of your offense on Sunday, the one run with Michael Carter, there's a free runner, I think number 8 came in, the linebacker. There's the 3rd down free runner. So it looks like there's communication errors in the blocking scheme. How does that happen at the beginning of the game where fatigue's not a factor yet? I'm sure you've repped these plays a lot during the week. What do you see in there on that series?
It is frustrating when it's in the first 15 because those are the ones you talk about, you rep, you walk through. It is line up, go play, go execute. So whether it's guys just being amped up and the communication isn't where it needs to be, whatever it might be, obviously it is something that needs to get fixed.
This will probably be the best receiving core you guys have faced the entire season. Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. What challenges will they present for your secondary?
They are a very talented group. I think the Cincinnati team is is really the epitome of what a lot of teams strive to be, in the sense that, I was in San Francisco, obviously 2019, and this regime's first year, and we scored on the first play of the fourth quarter to make it 41-10. I mean, we just absolutely beat the brakes off them in year one of their system, and they've done a really nice job building it, bringing in the right guys, and really keeping everything together and playing together. And now you see them playing at the level that they're playing. So kudos to them that they've been able to bring all these guys in and operate the way they have. And this receiving core, without question, they're very, very talented. It's their third year in the system. Jamar has really unlocked the entire group, the tight end, the running back, Boyd, Higgins. I mean, it's talented, and and they're playing very, very fast because they've been together so long.
The NFL trade deadline's obviously coming up, and with your guys' record where it is, I know you're in a position as the coach where you're trying to win every single game. Joe has to take more of the long-term approach, which could obviously mean trading away guys to acquire draft picks that can help you in the future as opposed to the present. How do those conversations between the two of you go when maybe your two present beliefs can separate some?
No, I'm in complete lockstep with Joe with regards to making every decision that we need to make that's in the best interest of this organization and the future of it and the direction we're trying to go. So if it's something that will help us, great. If it's not, great. We'll stay pat. It's forcing things is not Joe's forte. He is very deliberate. He communicates with us all the time, and so I love the way he goes about his business, and I love his process. But I'm with Joe. If it's something that's going to help us, awesome. But I also know that we're not looking for a fire sale either.
Robert, we talked about the explosive plays a few weeks ago. You guys gave up quite a few, and you're not getting them on offense. Just how detrimental has that been?
Same thing. It's been a while since, from a defensive standpoint, that we've been a part of I think to us, we gave up 16 explosives, which is not something we want done. Because in our world, every time you give up an explosive in a drive, you're giving up points. If you get an explosive in a drive, you're getting points. So they're a big part of this football game, and we're actually playing a team that's, I think they're second in the NFL in explosives created and fifth in explosives allowed. So, the whole formula of everything that they've been doing is pretty cool. But yeah, we've got to be a lot better in those categories.
Robert, is there a chance Jared Davis could be back this week too, that you could have Mosley and Davis?
Yeah, he'll be out there practicing today, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, day to day. So.
With the other two guys also that were cleared or designated to return to practice, Mann and Phillips, do those guys have a shot at this week, or is it still kind of?
They do, but again, let's see how they look at practice first.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, thanks, guys.